Hello, my name is Greg Dixon, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why I created the Healthy, Wealthy Nomads SuperShow. So, I have been pursuing and being interested in creating a source of income or multiple source of income anywhere from traveling in RV, traveling by plane, staying in places, living in places for 6 months at a time, basically anywhere anywhere I have a laptop and Wi-Fi. So there are many opportunities, and here's one of the philosophies. This I got from I signed up with the program Launch Academy Live with Kim Walsh Phillips, and she sent a shock and awe box. And there's this little door hanger that says, "I'm busy. Do not disturb. I'm busy making millions." So the idea is, this is normally hanging up in an RV if I've got it in a door somewhere, that is the main idea, is that you can make money doing things that you love anywhere in the world. And just the last year and a half with the pandemic, that's even amplified that. People who never thought they would be creating themselves or recreating themselves are now recreating themselves online. And so, what the Super Show is designed to do here is I've gone out and I've reached out to a number of experts in different areas, and they're agreed to come and talk to you about their areas of expertise and the different opportunities. So I'm just going to run through some of the highlights of the speakers coming up, and explain how it is why I ask these people to come. So there's a sign up. You'll see there's a sign up on the home page, and if you its registration is free, and if you're signed up, you can qualify for some prizes, some gifts, and also if you can't make it on the day on Wednesday, July 28th, if you can't make it to any or all of the sessions, then you'll get links to replays. So first of all, one of my interests is in travel. And the first time I went to the American Writers and Artists Incorporated Copywriting Success Boot Camp and Job Fair in Delray Beach was to find a way of earning some money copywriting. And specifically, I was interested in travel writing, photography, and video. And that's where I first met Lori Allen. She was with Great Escape Publishing at the time. And I talked to her about it. I actually talked to her a couple of times. I went to the same boot camp 2 different years and talked to her each time. And she's agreed to come and be a speaker for this program. And she has since moved on. They sold Great Escape Publishing to modern. What? Oh gosh, the name has escaped my mind. Anyway. Western Living. No, okay, I missed the name. Okay, there's the beauty of live. If you don't have any notes and you're just kind of winging it. But anyway, there we go. So they sold the company, and she now has a company called Focused Escapes. And you'll see when she talks about this Focused Escapes provides curated travel experiences for 12 people at a time. In various places in Africa, Asia, beautiful spots. Sometimes they have a photography feature, sometimes they have a cultural feature, but it really is, for me, I think for Lori, is somebody who really had a passion, and she took that passion and made it into an absolute dream life for herself. Yes, and I just remembered, it's International Living magazine has bought Great Escape Publishing, and they're continuing on with their courses for travel writing and photography and video. Okay, the next one is Linda Hollander. We had a project a few years ago that required quite a lot of work and had no immediate commercial value. So we looked to Linda Hollander to teach us about how to find sponsors for our project. And we went to 2 events with her in Los Angeles, and they were just absolutely stunning events. Linda is the person to talk to about sponsorship, and really, I think you'll quite enjoy her talk on the 28th. Um, Lori Woodruff, I didn't know her personally, but she signed up to be an affiliate for my affiliate program, and I just happened to look at her email address, and then I was drawn to go to see her site, and she was a realtor, and then she's pivoted to doing training and being a Forex trader. And so she has a thing called Lori TV, which is a lot like our StoryVen TV, which I really like that. So I reached out and invited her to come and speak. And I think you're going to enjoy what she has to say. Um, so Mindy McHorse, she's been a been a staff member at American Writers and Artists Incorporated, or actually Institute, AWAI, based in Delray Beach, Florida. I met her a few times. I met her when I went to boot camp in 2015 and 2017, and she manages a publication called Barefoot Writer. And the Barefoot Writer magazine is all about the lifestyle, the laptop lifestyle. You can live and work wherever you are. You may not have considered copywriting before, but really, almost everything you see, every video script, every blog, every even personal note, it's all a form of writing. And they have programs for any kind of writing you can think of. And they're very good. You couldn't find a more enthusiastic crew. And their mission is to get people up to speed and confident so they can go out and start earning money right away. And and now they're getting involved with training is because they wanted writers themselves and they couldn't find them. So they said, we're going to have to train writers in order to get the writers we want. And really, uh, they do a superb job with it. Many of the best people in the industry, Dan Kennedy, many others, Nick Osborne, are involved with the AWII community. It's just amazing. The next person is Angeline Toth. I've known her for quite a few years. We even stayed at the Xenia Retreat Center on Bowen Island. Uh, I was involved with her with a network marketing group years ago, and then she's involved with a new one um, called LifeWave. And her story is that both of those companies were able to save the Xenia Retreat Center. She bought a rundown farm, spent a lot of money, had thousands of hours of volunteer time in order to get it going. And recently, COVID-19 shut down all of her bookings for a good part of a year. So really, she had to figure out how to keep the lights on the retreat center. So she has an interesting story. Um, Desi Arnaz and Patrick Franz, note investing. Desi phoned me one day, and I do some work with a platform called Kartra, and Desi and Patrick are quite fluent and masters of Kartra themselves, but they wanted some help, so they called me up, and I helped them with Kartra, and I've since then learned what they mean about note investing, mortgage investing, and it's really quite fascinating. And these two men are just absolutely the best to introduce you to the idea. They have a mastermind program, and they also have a team to help you be successful. It's really worthwhile coming and listening to what they have to say. So we spent Bonnie and I have spent pretty much the last 4 years living in an RV and traveling. We sometimes say we travel between the alligator line and the snow line, and there are many publications oriented towards RV lifestyle, and this one here, Jody Anderson Ducat is executive director of Camper News. And Camper News has two audiences. One is people who are living in RVs, traveling, and want to have work experiences. And then there are people who need people to work. So the job opportunities on Camper News are really varied. It can be from being an RV camp host to being helping out as a park ranger, doing presentations. One of the fun ones recently is helping with wine tasting at winery in a beautiful area. So we actually did a work camper job. We were in Texas for a while trying to sell digital signs, and so we've had an experience. Bonnie and I were interviewed for a podcast with Work Camper, and anyway, it's just an amazing. And Jody Anderson Ducat will come and talk a bit about that. Gary Sizemore is someone Bonnie found. He lives in Florida, and he does what he calls career ownership coaching, and he works with people all kinds, but he works with veterans, and also is associated with a lot of franchise operations. So what Gary brings to the table is, especially a veteran to get out of the service, want to know what they're going to do with their lives and looking for an opportunity. And Gary is familiar and goes through all the options from starting your own business to franchising to creating your own products to get involved with a network marketing group. And really, he helps people clear having their eyes wide open with a clear assessment of what their own interests and skills are, and finding the best mix. Starting a company from scratch is not for everyone. Sometimes the franchise operations need a lot more skill and hands-on than might have sounded in the presentation. Okay, the next one is John Aran. He and I have met recently, and we're working on a project together. And I really liked his website. It's called Playing at Creation. John has a philosophy that our purpose on Earth is to have fun, and also as you become older, become an elder. He thinks you can become a prosperous elder by creating something that you really enjoy, and so that's part of the process, and we will talk a bit about that. Of course, there's me. I've been working on a thing called the Course Creation Alchemy Formula, and one of the things is I think everybody has some sort of skill, some sort of talent, some experience that they can share through creating a course. And you can really spend months or years agonizing over it. So I'm trying to create a process where you teach live and you do the work as live as much as possible. There's a recent trend in teaching to have what they call a cohort-based teaching, which involves having a group. It's more like a mastermind group where everybody contributes ideas, gives feedback to other people, and everybody's better off for it. So it's not just somebody pontificating about how to do it and then going through the process. So my thing is to try to make it as easy to get through the process as possible. And I have a few alchemy tricks that I teach people. And Ryan Nasser is also somebody I met recently. He's associated with the same Strategic Alliance Live group that John Orion is. And we did a brief meeting talking about his trading. So his promise is double your stock trading account in 30 minutes a day or less. And one of the things is with his program is he offers a guarantee. So if you can't double your account, then there are parts of the fee that you don't need to pay with him. So anyway, it'll be really interesting to see what he has to say on Wednesday. And so I hope you're going to join and sign up. So that's probably all I'm going to say for now. Just go to this the page here. Oh, I've got a ticker tape here. There we go. healthywealthynomads.com, and you can sign up for free. If you sign up for free, you can qualify for draws. We have a few gifts that we're giving away, and also there will be replays. And even if you can't make it to the event on the time, if you're signed up, I'll send you an email with links to watch the presentations. in replays. Anyway, thank you much for joining me today, and hope to see you on Wednesday for the Healthy Wealthy Nomads Super Show. Thank you.